always the biggest rivalry week, also the best game of the week? Well, it just happened. How about Weslaco? Donna, Panthers with a late touchdown from Eric Gonzalez to take a lead, and then it was Donna missing the field goal at the buzzer, and Weslaco comes away with a home win. They hadn't won at home against Donna in a long time. They lost against them 2 years ago, but now the big win, and the running back knows how big a win this was for his team.
This week we came out and we knew it was going to be a tough game. I mean, it doesn't matter what year we played Donna, they're always going to come to play against Weslaco, and we know that. We know the rivalry, and it was a big game. And as you could see by the scoreboard, I mean, it came down all the way to the final seconds.
All the way down to the final seconds for Weslaco. They are now 1-1. Greg, your thoughts on the big push that Weslaco made to come back in the end?
Well, it's certainly good for them to be able to get a win on the board, but to me, I still look at this as a team I picked to win their district, and they are a missed field goal away from being 0-2. So I still have a lot of questions about them. I'll be interested to see kind of how things play out for them going forward.
There wasn't any dominance on that football field. Weslaco, by all means, stuck to what they do best, and they got that big run. And you know, I love Eric Gonzalez when it comes to interviewing him. Boy, he was right on the money. He was even saying he was over there trying to beg a coach to let him in for that field goal attempt because he didn't want to watch it from the sidelines. He's like, I just wanted to be part of that play. So yeah, but you know, I'll tell you what, Weslaco went through a torturous week of practice, from what I'm told, and those kids responded and got a win.
They always run the slot T. Coach Tony V believes in it more than he believes in anything else, but they get it to go. But Weslaco East, meanwhile, across town, is completely opening up their offense. Mike Burgett's team is now 2-0 and passing the ball, and quarterbacks are running the ball. Yeah, they've got the backs that are doing it. Of course, Lupe Marone is turning out to be a huge part of this team. And then they've got Alexis Cervantes in the backfield as well, one of last year's great running backs. Greg, this team all of a sudden is an offensive juggernaut.
Yeah, and they've done it without passing for a single yard in either one of these games. So very impressive, especially Lupe Marone, who, you know, coming from La Villa, how is he going to transfer to the 6A level? And no problems at all so far. He is big, he is fast, and he's got a stiff arm too. I was very impressed with him on Thursday.
Weslaco East looking pretty good, Joe.
Offense. So that's all we're talking about on Weslaco East. Yes, I saw him against Rivera. Scored a bunch of points, racked up a bunch of stuff, and Lupe Marone ran crazy again. Give me some defense, Weslaco East. Give me some defense so I can talk about you in postseason later on.
There you go. Meanwhile, another 2-0 team. Let's go out to 36A and those surprising Palmview Lobos with a big win against a previously undefeated PSJ Southwest team. They get the big fumble here on the recovery, and then it's Jose Bernal taking it in for the touchdown here. Palmview going back to basics, doing it with a little misdirection, doing it with a running game. Did anybody expect the Lobos to be 2-0, Greg, at this point in the season?
Expect? No, but when you look at who they played, maybe it's not too big of a shock. And the way they've been able to run the ball between Jose Bernal, like you said, and Freddie Villarreal has been really impressive so far.
Do they have a chance in this district?
You know, I mean, right now, given some of the struggles of some of the other teams, and namely Mission, maybe they could sneak in there as the fourth team.
Michael Requena is getting it done at Palmview.
And they had to get these wins to get that momentum going, because the teams over in that district will run over the Palmviews if they don't have all that momentum and they got that confidence going. You're right, Mission appears to be down, but if you go in there 0-2 and start looking at your district games, different scenario. They're winning. They got a winning attitude, and a winning attitude at Palmview, from what I've experienced, they got a shot.
Yeah, now one of those teams that might run over you on the way to the 35A 6A district title might be, McAllen Memorial, and what they're able to do. 69 points against Edinburgh Economides, and look at Alvaro Rocha with the big touchdown pass here. Fabian Pedraza is back after breaking his collarbone last year. This is an offensive team that doesn't just rely on Trevor Spades, Greg.
Right, not at all. I mean, they didn't show a whole lot of passing against Cherryland, but it was certainly a part of the offense here, and they showed that they have a couple other backs that they can go to if Trevor Spades needs a little rest, you know, getting 30-something carries. Not this game, but when it gets to the heat of the district season, you sure he will be.
Does Trevor Spades need rest, Joe? Right now he's on pace for about 2,700 yards and 35 touchdowns.
This is crazy, but I think he is resting. I think they are spreading the ball around. I don't think they are going to him as much as what they could if they had to, because Coach talked to us in the preseason. I might line him up in punt returns, kick returns. I might pass to him. I might snap to him. And so I think he, dare say, Maybe he's getting arrested. Beware if he is.
Arrested Trevor Spates is dangerous. We're coming right back on Sunday Sports Extra. Once again, the Cardiac Cats of Edinburgh North get it done, and get it done on the foot of Diego Sanchez. We'll hear from him. Plus, Sherryland getting it done on the road. We told you they beat Laredo United. See how they did it next.